Good day, everybody. It is currently the evening of the 13th of January 2013, and our tropical depression towards the east of the Philippines, it's weakening out, actually dissipated by this point. But the big thing is that it's going to be joining forces with an area of low pressure that was coming off of China here. As that continues to push off here towards the east, the tropical depression pushing off there towards the north, and now we have this huge mass of cloud cover, and that is going to be changing up the weather pattern, not only across Japan, where it is going to be bringing some heavy precipitation and even some snowfall, but as far south as around the Indochina Peninsula, even towards the Philippines, you're going to be seeing the temperatures start to drop down. So big change on the horizon here due to this large trough in the jet stream. Actually, let's take a look at where the upper level jet is right now. And this is actually the 300 HPA chart from the Japan Meteorological Agency, but the big thing I want to key in on here is that dip here in the jet stream, pushing all the way down as far south as Taiwan. Well, that's going to be ushering in the cold air behind it, but out ahead of it, you're also seeing the warm air come up from the south across much of Japan. Actually, temperatures up into about the low teens here in Tokyo today, but that is going to be changing. This is actually the outlook for the temperatures on the 14th, and the lows here in Tokyo are actually going to be getting down near the freezing mark across much of the north, well below freezing. Actually, take a look at this, just outside of Sapporo, -7 for a high. Absolutely chilly there. Down farther towards the south, we're talking about Hong Kong. Don't expect it to get nearly as cold, but it is going to be a change in the weather, and it's going to start to get colder as that Siberian high starts to push a little bit farther towards the south. Let's take a look at the model outlook here, and just showing those temperatures over the next several days. You have the 0-degree mark actually diving all the way down there around Yunnan and Guangdong province and northern periphery there, so you can even be seeing some snow. Take a look at the Philippines, though. Temperatures around Manila have been just for the lows still into the 20s, but as that frontal area pushes in behind our system and pushes off there towards the northeast, look at all these arrows. Those arrows are just showing that cold air advection coming in from the north and even into the Philippines. Temperatures starting to get down into the teens here through your overnight hours, so you are going to be getting some relief from the heat even towards Taiwan, getting into the single digits as far south as around Vietnam. You're also diving down into right around the 12 to 15 degree mark. And to look back off towards Japan again, we're actually continuing to watch this storm system, which is moving overhead. It's going to bring some thunderstorm activity. You're already seeing some squall lines move across portions of Okinawa, but this is what I want to key on. This is going into Monday afternoon. A very deep storm system just towards the southeast of Tokyo. Tokyo on the map is right here. Well, it does look like even some gale force winds, very high waves near the coastlines, but also we're seeing that wraparound, and that's going to bring some heavy precipitation into the Kanto area, even around Tokyo, as things start to dry up off there towards the west around Okinawa. But one other thing I want to note here, see the 540 line moving just over Tokyo here. We move off into the next Monday evening. It even dips farther and farther towards the south. Let's take a look at the snow accumulation forecast for this time, and I guess if there was a time you were going to get snow here into Tokyo, tomorrow evening, Monday evening, would be the best time. This is a snow forecast, actually expecting several centimeters just outside of the city, but even in the city could be a dusting of snow on the ground. So there's something to look forward to if you are in Japan. You're going to be able to get a little bit of your yuki coming out of the sky. Unfortunately, I don't think that's going to be completely and utterly widespread, though. For the most part, it is going to be a mixed batch, especially near coastlines as well, so you might be seeing some sleet mixed in with the rain, especially outside of the city, especially once you get up to the mountains. That's where you're really going to see that snow accumulate up. This is the current radar picture, though, just showing that squall line pushing off there towards Okinawa, so if you are there in the southern Japanese islands, you're definitely going to be seeing some thunderstorms throughout the overnight hours, all associated with that interaction of that warm air off here towards the east, and then you have that cold air just continuing to dive in, which is bringing that cool down all the way down there towards the south. Well, cold air running in under that warm air, thrusting it up, and then you just get that thunderstorms all developing along that cold front line. Not so dissimilar from the storms that you would see in the United States. But as for the tropical depression, at the very least here in the Philippines, it is moving away from there, so you don't really have to worry about that much anymore. It's just going to be the sudden change in temperatures that is the next big story on tap for you and much of the rest of the region as well. So you can see that moving off here, and according to JMA, starting to join forces up as well on their most recent surface analysis. But that is all for right now, everybody. Thanks again for watching here at westernpacificweather.com. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, you can always post them in the comment box below. Also, let me know if you still like my face being on the picture here, because That's something relatively new that I'm doing. And furthermore, if you are watching this on YouTube, please click the link down below. Go to the website. Check out all our information. We got the daily satellite analysis here. Our tropical cyclone classification guide, which is very useful. Also, plenty of satellite imagery, tropical charts, my video updates. We also have cyclone updates for those of you in Australia. The daily satellite analysis. Weathercaster Pat is putting out his updates as well. So lots of great information here. Please do go check it out. Thanks for watching. I hope you all have a great day.